Have you ever noticed that your eyeshadow is looking really good one day and ever kind of paused to stop to think why? It's something I've started to take notice of on myself, and I started to think some of these eyeshadow palettes that I own look really good on my green eyes. So this video today is here to share with you eyeshadow palettes that look really good on green eyes. But you know what? If you have brown eyes, I bet they look good on you too. And maybe blue eyes, I bet they look good on you too. So this is just from my perspective on green eyes. I'm Amy, and welcome to my channel, Beauty and Beyond, where I love to talk about beauty things and cleaning things and book things and many other things here on my channel. So I picked out of my makeup collection 5 eyeshadow palettes that I feel like really make my green eyes pop. And again, I'm going to refer to green eyes, but that's not to say that these don't look good on other eye colors too. So please keep that in mind throughout the whole video. The first one, the thing that sort of gave me the idea for this video was my ABH Cosmos palette. I got this for my birthday, and it's really a colorful palette for me and something that I don't normally go and gravitate towards color like this, but something about it just made me want to buy it, and I am so glad that I did. Anytime I put this on my eyes, I am blown away, and I cannot stop staring at my eyes because the colors in here and the shimmers and the duochromes, I've never owned a duochrome. That's a hair. I've never had duochrome eyeshadows before, so this is my first venture into that, and I love this palette so much. These sort of peachy pink tones really make my green eyes pop. If I do something like with the darker shade and a lighter color on top, I'm still, like, my eyes are still really popping. I have only begun to scratch the surface on what this can do, and I think I love this palette so much that I kind of want to document my journey with it and playing around with it via shorts. So I will link in the cards for you a short that I have done where I show the transformation of this shade right here, which is one of my favorites. I love it. It's Sun, and transforming it on top of a darker base. So check that out if you're interested. Another palette that I have really noticed looks really good on my eyes, and whenever I wear this, my husband compliments my makeup, even though it's dark, which is interesting because he doesn't like dark eyeshadow normally. This is the ABH Rose Metals palette. I also got this one for my birthday, and this is a super grungy fall themed palette. This is going to be my fall go-to palette for sure. But these warm, earthy tones really just bring out my eyes, and I guess sort of like my, my hair and the complexion and all of that. And so this palette really looks awesome. I love these berry tones. This one is Royal. I love putting that all over my lid. I also love Dune. Dune is kind of like a terracotta, but also maybe a little bit berry too. It's a really unique shade, and it goes really well with my eyes. And I love complementing this palette with my Project Level Up palette, which is the Aether Citrine Quad. This goes really, really well with that. Love this one. The other one that I pulled out that I think looks really good on my eyes, and I don't wear this enough, and I need to pick it back up. It is the ColourPop Lust for Dusk palette, and this has those warm neutral tones. It has some berry tones, and it has these sort of like orangey pink. This one is like a shimmer that kind of shifts from pink to orange, and I feel like that really complements things in my eyes really well too. It has Night Lovers, which is a purple shade, and green and purple go really well together. It also has, you know, this is a dark matte purple served chilled. So there's so many things in this palette that I feel like really complement my eyes, but I know this would really look poppin' on brown eyes as well for sure. And I bet the blue-eyed people would really love some of the cooler tones in here for sure. Okay, now the last two that I have both come from Huda, and I got this one for my birthday as well. And I'm finding that anytime I wear this, my eye color is really popping. And I'm wearing it today, and I'm wearing a lot of the berry tones in this palette, the Naughty Nude palette. So in Naughty Nude, you have a lot of neutral tones, brown neutral tones. You have some pinky tones, some rosy tones, but something again that is sort of like that ABH Dune is like this shade right here, Untamed, has a brown and purple quality to it, so it really complements the warm brown tones in here, but it adds a different perspective to it by, you know, being sort of this multi-dimensional, can go either way kind of shade. And I feel like Spicy is the same way. Spicy is also really purpley, but also brown at the same time. So they can kind of go either way. My favorite shade that I feel like really complements my green eyes the most in here, and I use it pretty much every time, is Irresistible. This shimmer right here is light pink, light berry. It just makes my eyes really pop. So I feel very confident whenever I wear that palette. And the last one that I have is also sort of a berry colored palette, and it's the Huda Nude palette. This was my first Huda palette, and while I don't wear every shade in here because I don't really like the glitter shades, like this one, I don't think that this is a glitter. I think it's one of those kind of like pressed ones. They're kind of different. This one, and this one have they're like shimmers, but they have this extra fleck of something in them that make them really sparkly. So something that this palette taught me is that I can wear berry colors on my eyes and not look sickly. I was always really afraid of that because I have, you know, really dark circles and dark caverns, and my under eyes are really dark. But this palette really kind of showed me that, you know, given the right combination and the right application, this color story can really complement my green eyes and make them pop. I hope that you have enjoyed my video and that you have found some inspiration. And if you have green eyes, or if you're just someone that's kind of scared to pull out some berries or some color, there are some really great options here. I am definitely a neutral lover. I have, like, this is me in an eyeshadow palette. You know, brown, neutral, comfortable, and safe. But I feel like these palettes have really kind of helped me branch out of my comfort zone and helped me to feel confident with experimenting with color. Like this one, man. If you don't have this, I highly suggest that you think about it, at least. Okay, if you like makeup content, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Check out some of my other videos, my Project Pan videos, and I also love to create shorts that kind of summarize my videos on occasion. So give this video a like, and I will see you in my next video.